All right then, guys. Good evening. Just sorting out some bits and bobs. Top loaders, basically. Hopefully you are all good. Thanks for getting this one all closed up. So, good news is, because this one's closed up, shortly I will run the random for the mini spots. What did I just do with that? Sorry, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, so I will be able to run the random for the last 5 spots in the draft break, which is pretty cool. So, as you guys know, me and John were away on holiday over Christmas. So we didn't want to. We knew that we weren't going to be able to keep up activity in the group through. Well, I don't even want this. Obviously, it'd be difficult with the time difference, and also we didn't want things to get frustrating with you. Elliot, we asked Elliot if he would obviously help out. He joined obviously the admin team shortly before we went on holiday, and essentially dropped that break for us. And it's one of those ones where we try and do like the big mix of breaks for, say, like draft week. Obviously, we do our festive break, and then we do a Super Bowl break. The last 3, probably not festive break so much, maybe festive break, but the last 3 like really big mixes that we've done where it's like been £1,000 plus worth of product, they've struggled. For one reason or another, whether it's that we haven't really got like a particularly strong product lineup, or whether it's because people have put their money into Christmas or indeed other people's Super Bowl breaks. I'm not too sure, but this one really did sort of struggle. I think it's a good break. I mean, the products that are in it, like, I think it's good, and everything was priced. We didn't put any sort of like retail premium into the break itself. So like all the boxes were priced as if we were going to be selling them at our normal selling prices, and also we just put our normal like sort of obviously shipping fees and all that onto it as well. So we've done quite a few reductions on that. So that's hit us a little bit. But we did finally manage to get it closed, and Elliot will be breaking that. I think he might try and do it tomorrow. I'm not going to hold him to that. I know he said he's busy on Thursday, but I'd imagine he'll break that either on tomorrow or on Friday. But we'll do the random draw for that, so that we can so Elliot can close out that mini, and we can get that drawn to decide the last couple of teams. But let me just grab the participant list for this, and we'll do a quick team run through, and then I'll do a little bit of waffle, just letting you know. I didn't want to do that. A little bit of waffle, and then we'll get going, because it's been a busy weekend, a busy last couple of days, busy bank holiday weekend, but unfortunately if you've read all like the notes and comment replies and stuff like that, you guys will know that my wife got food poisoning on Sunday evening, after eating some dodgy chicken tenders when we went to see a film on Sunday evening. We went to see Minecraft with my little boy. He loved it. We had a great time, and then it all went south around about 9-10 o'clock on Sunday evening. So she's fully recovered now. Fortunately, she has a good normal day today, but was very rough on Monday, and we're still recovering well, still recovering on Monday, rough through sort of like obviously Sunday night, and but she's recovered today, had a good sleep, and started eating again, and everything's all good. So that is good. 2025 draft mixer closing mini from Optic. I literally don't know what to call this, but this is the 355. Righty-ho. So everybody using this one in this Optic break will be obviously up for one of the 5 remaining mini spots, which is the last chance to get into the draft break. What's for the remaining teams? Just looking at the comments to see who's in. We've got Malcolm, we've got Wendy and Dave, and it looks like we've got about 4 people watching so far, so hopefully we'll get a few more people dropping in. But thanks ever so much for the fill on this one. Obviously this is our second box of Optic. This one filled a little bit easier, definitely made a difference having the cheaper teams. We are going to do a couple of cheaper breaks next up, and I'll explain what we're going to do there. Well, I say we're going to do cheaper breaks. We're going to drop one sort of relatively big expensive break, and then people can claim their teams obviously out of that, but then we're not going to be on like a tight timeline to fill that particular break, just because it will be like sort of like higher end. But one of the ideas that sort of me and John have had is that when we do from time to time, as you know, I don't know why I'm waffling now, I'm supposed to be doing this closing mini draw, we do get like sort of cool products that we always debate whether or not we should break them in the group, or whether we should sell them or whatever, and 9 times out of 10 they ending up on eBay or on a shop, or on you know, on the internet site, and they'll sit there for, you know, a couple of months, and we'll chop the price down. It'll end up selling on eBay, and we're like, we've lost like margin. Sometimes we've actually like made a total loss on, not a total loss, but like we've made a loss on what we paid for the products because of eBay fees, because they're stupid. You know, or every now and again somebody sees the product, and because it's a little bit unusual, people will buy it to break them, you know, to put into breaks themselves, because like we sell to a lot of whatnot breakers through the website and directly as well. So sometimes that happens as well, which is nice when that happens, and we get new sort of business contacts and all that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But we were thinking that sometimes some products, me and John, we regret selling them as well. So our plan is that those boxes that fall into that break, what we're probably going to do is, because we've spoken about having like a bit of a loyalty reward sort of system for you guys who are regularly into breaks, but what we're thinking of doing is sort of like, depends on obviously the value of the product, but we're thinking of doing it so that we sort of like maybe put up a higher end kind of product break, and then throughout that month we either sell spots for that break and then include teams in the breaks that we do, or we'll just have like a blanket thing where anybody who joins into a break effectively gets a ticket or an entry that goes into the end of the month, and then at the end of the month we'll do sort of like a monthly giveaway type of thing where it's a free break, and then, you know, depends on what style we do that break, you know, the top 10 or top 30 or top 32 people will get into that free break. Now that the break will not always be NFL, it sometimes might be baseball, it sometimes might be racing, as you'll see shortly, it might be something else, it might be basketball or something like that, but it's basically for the products that me and John wish that, like, that we don't want to sell. We'd like to see what's in the box, and it's an extra way of adding extra value for you guys in a roundabout way. Anyway, that was very waffly, but I'll explain properly what I mean in a second. So anyway, I've got this set up on random. So let's do a quick team run through, and then we'll draw this. And as I say, the top 5 spots in this mini will get a spot in the final draft break mini that we've been filling since I think Saturday. So there you go. Okay, so with the Cardinals, we've got Ross Lucas. With the Falcons, we've got Ross Lucas. With the Ravens, we've got Mark Pestle. The Bills, we got Malcolm Campbell. We got Panthers with Kev Holcomb. The Bears with Jason Frampton. The Bengals with Edward Selvey. We got the Browns with Jimo Workman. Cowboys with Terry Kelly. Broncos with Zach Bishop from the closing mini. Congrats, Zach, on that one. And then we've got Gary Lelliott, who picked up the Lions from that mini. We've got Green Bay Packers with Derek Jones. The Texans went to Aaron Brown in the mini. Colts went to Wendy Chandler. Jags are with Gary Lelliott. We've got Brian Kyle with his Chiefs. Dan James with his Chargers. Raiders with Simon James. Rams with Tom Richardson. Dolphins with Malcolm Campbell. Oh, excuse me, I'm so tired. The Vikings with the Dolphins with Malcolm Campbell. The Vikings with Gareth Edmonds. The Patriots with Ross Lucas. Saints went to Wendy Chandler from the mini. The Giants with Gary Lelliott in the mini. The Jets with Bill Campbell. The Eagles are with Ross Lucas. The Steelers with Terry Kelly. 49ers with Neil Scott. Seahawks with John Donaldson, Bucks with Dave Borgin, Titans with Wendy Chandler, and then the Commanders, the top team picked up by Wendy Chandler in the mini. So no pressure on me. Looking for there's quite a couple of big teams obviously in the mini, but yeah, fingers crossed for you guys. So yeah, so Terry's just dropped in. Yeah, so hi Terry. Yeah, this is my waffle and team run through to do the spots for the draft as we are speaking. So I'm just about to run this now. Right, so 5 rounds. I'll pop the link for this in the comments in just a second. So here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. So the top 5 people in this who are going into that closing mini. So first off, we've got the Eagles. We're in top spot, so that's Ross M. Lucas is in the draw. We got the 49ers, we're in second spot, so Neil Scott is in the draw. The Colts are in spot 3. So Wendy, you are in have got a spot in that closing draft mini. The Bengals also is number 4, and that's Edward Selvey. And then the Raiders with Cy James is also going to get a spot in that closing mini for the draft. The draft break. I was going to say draft draw. Then it's the draft break, isn't it? So. Right, let's have a look. Right, come on, computer. Facebook crashed. Brilliant. Right, here we go. So that is that. Done. So I'm just popping this into the main, the link into the main break. What's it? And then I'll pop the pop the full kind of like draw list into the comments as well, and then either me or Elliot will draw that mini. So just to confirm, the closing mini that those 5 people who I've just mentioned have got a chance. So in that closing mini for the draft break, the teams that are left are the Falcons, the Broncos, and the Lions. 4th spot in that gets a contenders value pack, and 5th spot in there gets £5 break credit. So there's 15 spots. in that closing mini, 5 of which are going to be you guys who obviously just picked up a spot for that one. So hope that all makes sense. We will sort that shortly. But there we go. See how spots run for the draft. Yes, Terry, we've just done that. Waffle. Yes, indeed. Wendy, I hope you do find the waffle informative. One of our plans, should our sort of like, because our allocation is going to dry up and we don't want to like leave the hobby and all of that kind of thing, so we'll be keeping the group active. We'll still do breaks at least once a week in the group, with whatever product we can get hold of that's like good value, but we probably will, we'll probably just we'll go back to like our roots really, and probably just like break one box of each product that we get, rather than as we do now, where we have obviously almost too much product at times to break. But we won't close the group. Me and John do want to keep active in the hobby. It'll be less of a business and more of a I don't want to say community service because that sounds weird, but more of a way to keep the community alive and keep me and John active in the community. We still aim to do. I'm actually aiming to do more card shows as well next year, certainly. Just purely because me and John between us have got that many singles that we need to offload. So we will still carry on in that capacity as well. So it isn't the end of us if we don't manage to sort out a tops hobby box supplier that's better than, well, it needs to be better than what we've got at the moment, but being a different shape or whatever. Right, so let's get Terry all good. Right, okay, so let's finish this little bit of waffling. Because we've been waffling for 19 minutes, but as I was saying, so sorry, I've got these piles of cards. So these were the cards I was sorting out over the weekend that I'm going to send off for a bit of grading. Some original Topps Chrome Pokemon, some old Japanese Pokemon stuff that we found in boxes at my mum and dad's, basically. Some Star Wars bits and bobs, Star Wars numbered refractors, some new Pokemon, a bit of Warner Brothers, some of the Topps Disney stuff, some Marvel stuff. Yeah, there's some gold. I'm pretty cool about that one. I'm looking forward to seeing what that grades at, because that's numbered out of 15 purple Iron Man, so it's pretty cool. We've got these vintage as well, look, from Heroes, Kirsten Bell, before she was famous. Tramp, Han Solo there, gold Yoda. There we go, we've got, for me and my wife, obviously, with a little bit of a geek out, is Lord of the Rings, so there we go. And then we were lucky in our, I think we opened 2 or 3 boxes, and we got the Orlando Bloom Redemption, so we got Vigo and Orlando Bloom numbered out of 18, so that's pretty cool. And again, before she was famous, on Lost, Michelle Rodriguez Lost autograph. This is all the stuff I used to collect. And then there you go, House of the Dragon, more modern. Here we go. Nothing Jon Snow, Kit Harington from a recent Game of the Thrones stuff. We don't like it. We don't like Joffrey, but still a cool auto to have. And then Sean Bean, more Pokemon. Oh yeah, that was out of one of those Otani 50/50 boxes. And then we got some stuff that we from boxes we've opened. Randy Orton, Frozen Fractor, LeBron, a bit of Wembanyama, so little bits of everything. And that was obviously a really old Jason Kidd autograph there, on 25. So yeah, so I'm sending those off for grading for a bit of fun. It's always hard to know what to send for grading. Something that we had arrived today, we've only got one box of this. We had one box of Phoenix H2 Land. So we also have, John's got a hobby box of Phoenix, which he'll be dropping next. I think if you can break it before the weekend, and I'll sort something out with this in a week or so's time. But my waffle at the start about sort of, as I say, sorting things out with you guys, offering more teams as part of like the cheaper breaks for like the higher end stuff, so people have got sort of a lower entry point, or more of a chance of getting into the higher end breaks, because not everybody does do them, and then some of the people don't want to spend the money for them and everything. So this is the plan. So we had this box arrive today as well. It's obviously been out about a week or so. We did do an impeccable break last year, and the cards are pretty fantastic normally. 8 cards in a box. So, and as I say, I forget what you get. Like at least 3 of those will be autos and relics and all the rest of it, and you can get some absolutely amazing cards. Obviously, this is one step down from National Treasures, so I'll sort out pricing for this. And my plan is that we'll pop it up with the intention of breaking it before the end of the month, so everybody can get in with the team claims for the teams that they want to claim. Then the other teams, what we'll do is we'll run minis, but also then some of the in-betweeny teams. Like I said, we've got Phoenix boxes to break, we've got this H2 box to break. I've got like the Heritage Baseball that I'd like to do a break off if I get around to it. And then next week we've got Donruss Clearly coming, which they'll be, again, they're quite cheap, those boxes are, so under the £200 mark, so they'll be nice and easy. So these sort of products like the H2, the Phoenix Hobby, and Clearly next week we will add a team or two that doesn't sell for impeccable, with a view of breaking this before the end of the month. Then, guys, when impeccable's full, and we'll run minis as well, probably with some of the more desirable teams as well. Plan is, we got allocated this box of National Treasures NASCAR racing, so I went in a couple of breaks of this when they first released it, I think a year or two ago, and I got some really cool cards. I got autographed fire suits and stuff like that. So, in terms of National Treasures, this is probably the cheapest line of National Treasures that they do. So this is the type of box that I would open it myself, but then I'd kind of like, I don't know. I'd question why I'd done it. So the idea is that we're going to effectively put this, I think, for like sort of probably till the end of June. We'll aim to break this by the end of June, but it will be a free break effectively. So all we'll do is all the people who take parts in breaks, once we've filled and sorted out impeccable, we'll start adding names to a list for everybody who takes part in breaks. And then when, at the end of June, or we'll decide an official date, but it'll probably be the end of June, we'll draw a line under it. We will, and I'll break this as a bit of a free break for people for a bit of fun, if that's okay. So I think there's normally 10 cards. To even say, normally 10 cards, isn't there, in National Treasures? I will check, but I think that's what it is. It actually doesn't say, which I'm amazed at, but just for a bit of fun. So it's something that you guys can kind of like look forward to. As I say, just as a bit of fun. But as I say, we're just thinking of trying to be like a bit original with how we, how we add value to you guys, but also like open up some of the, like I say, the less prolific products to you guys effectively. So that's the thought behind that. As I say, if it's a terrible idea, please do tell me. I just think it would be fun. Cheers, Tom. Yeah, they got autos. Yeah, they're from. I think they've came from about 3 or 4 different sets. Those Game of Thrones autos. So yeah, but they're pretty good. Right then, guys, we're here to break Optic. And obviously, I did think of. I thought I'd throw in the Prism Blaster. I still haven't found my box opener. My box opener knife. I do not know what's happened to that. I was a bit jet lagged, I think, when I last broke. But yeah, I've still got a trusty fork. So I don't know why I've got a fork and no box opener knife. But hey ho. Right then, guys, I've done the team run through. I did the team run through when I did that draw. So we'll get the draft sorted, and I'll get Elliot to sort of post an update when he's going to do that break, the draft break. That is. First off, guys, let's see what we can get out of this blaster box. Just to warm us up for Optic. Yeah, when I did the Optic break last week, I just came away and I was just like, oh, I didn't feel like there was enough cards, if that makes sense. So I just thought I'd I don't know. I just wanted to do a little bit more. So here we go. So empty pack. Here we go. So starting us off, we got Wesley Walker, Adam Thielen. We've got a rookie of Tip Ryman for the Cardinals, and then a rookie for the Giants of Malik Neighbours, so decent. And then Kid Reporter. I do, if Aaron is watching this, I've got an almighty pile of Kid Reporter cards to send you. My apologies for not sending it before. I think before we went on holiday, we were in a bit of a rush to get stuff sorted and posted and everything like that. So I will try and remember to do that this time round. So we've got a Sam Laporta with an orange laser coming up. Dwight Freeney. Oh, a blue. So this is a SP. Have we had a blue before? I'm not sure how rare the blues actually are, but yeah, so you have silver, laser, you have reds, blues, and press proof. I don't know whether reds or blues are rarer, but we have an SSP of some description. Is it a rookie? It is not a rookie. It looks like it's a player for... good one. Well, depending where you stand, it's good for the Browns, and I think... did Jimmo have the Browns in this one? Was it Jimmo or was it somebody else? I can't remember. Where is it? I know Jimmo was in one of the Optics. It was. So Deshaun Watson blue will go to Jimmo. And then behind that, an orange laser for Lamar Jackson. So a bit of a QB pack there. So it's been a while actually, I think, since Jimmo's had definitely an SSP. He's had maybe an autograph or two, but yeah, I don't know how rare the blues are, whether they're kind of like case hit or more common. And I don't know which one's rarer, the blue or the red, because they don't really give much indication. So I suppose I haven't opened loads of Prism bits and bobs, so but there you go. Lamar Jackson orange laser, so not bad. We'll take that. Empty pack. Okay, so we've got Austin Eckler, Gervon Dexter Sr., a rookie of Jeremiah Trotter Jr., And then a vet orange laser of Max Crosby for the Raiders. Feels good to be opening Prism again, to be fair. I haven't opened Prism in a while. Oh, that was another thing, guys. We had the pre-orders, sort of like the solicitation sheets for Score 2025 Score. I want to say yesterday. So over the weekend, as I say, it's been a bit of a blur looking after the little boy and my wife and everything like that. But when I checked this morning, I'm sure it wasn't there yesterday. Yeah. 2025 Score. And would you believe it, guys? We are going to, at the moment, it's penciled in for a June release. That's for NFL Score. Now, last year, I don't know if you'll remember, we only, I think, had 2 boxes of Score allocated to us. Definitely maybe 3, but I feel like it was 2. And that was when it all went wrong for me. I was really peed off because, like, normally we get about 5 or 6 boxes of Score allocated. And then after that, things kind of like improved a little bit. But more recently, we only had 2 boxes of Phoenix allocated to us. We, as I say, only had the 1 box of H2 allocated to us. And this week, even though we've got 4 boxes of Select allocated to us, and 5 boxes, I think, of Clearly, I've only been allocated 2 boxes of Contenders football, which is really disappointing because we normally get, 4 or 5 of those as well. So, yeah, a bit of a weird times again. TJ Watt, Drake London, Jacoby Myers, and an orange laser rookie of Devin Leary for the Ravens. But yeah, our account spend has definitely not been less this year as well. So we're like, the way that allocations work, they always tell you that if your account spend is stable or increasing, that your allocation should be safe, because obviously as a business you need to know year on year what your supply is going to be, so you can do forecasting and things like that. We do a little bit of that, but it hasn't really been panning out like that. Derek Carr, Miles Garrett, a rookie. I saw the colours and I thought it was a JD, but Ben Sinnott. And then we have a Najee Harris orange laser. But yeah, so it's been disappointing as well, because we also made a bit of a decision to order less of the Leaf unlicensed products and put more money into ordering Panini products at market prices, rebuys. And if our allocations have dropped again and we don't get more than 2 boxes of Score, well, compared to last year, certainly looks like we might be in a bit of a strange space for the 2025 season. We'll be okay in the group, but wider business-wise, it'll be very strange. Right, empty pack. What we got in here? Okay, so we've got a silver Kid Reporter. Looks like we've got our insert in this. So DK Metcalf, James Lofton, a silver Hines Ward, and then an insert of hype for the 49ers of George Kittle. But like I say, our current aim is that we don't want to, disappear off the face of the earth. Because me and John, we're still going to be in the hobby because we've got stuff to sell, and we still want to collect as well. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, quick recap: silver Hines Ward, rookies Ben Sinnott, Jeremiah Trotter, and Tip Ryman. We had Devin Leary as a rookie orange laser, and a Malik Neighbours as an orange laser for the Giants. We had a hype insert George Kittle, vet orange lasers of Najee Harris, Max Crosby, and Lamar Jackson. And then I don't think I've had a blue one of these. The blues are lovely on this, though. Deshaun Watson for the Browns, and I think, as I say, that is like an SSP. I'm not sure whether it's first most rare, second rare, or whatever, but there's reds, blues, and press proofs that are on the box. So your guess is as good as mine. Right then, on we go. Let us get the fork again. I really must find a more attractive box opener. You don't know where it is. Okay, guys. So, what kind of what products are you guys looking forward to opening? Because we've got Select, obviously, still to come. But yeah, I usually like Clearly, a bit of Clearly Don Ross. It's, but again, another chance to get Downtown's empty box. Another chance to get Downtown's. I think I have pulled a Clearly Downtown, haven't I? I think that was my. Still haven't pulled Downtown from Optic. Have I pulled one yet from? I don't know if I've pulled one yet from Don Russ, which seems mad considering the amount of those that we've opened. Anyway, here we go, guys, with the hobby box. It looks like we've got an orange. Oh no, it's a flex. We've got a flex parallel coming up. So Lamar Jackson, Cade Otton. Flex is a rated rookie for the Falcons. If we have another Falcons box, guys, I can only apologise. It'll be good for Ross Lucas, but Jesus, they got all the hits from the first. Well, not all the hits, but all the parallels out of the first one. So it's a Jace McClellan flex emoji parallel, and then we've got a Seahawks Byron Murphy the second. Right, rookie. Right, let's just get our penny sleeve sorted. I don't know if anybody's watched many, say, cases of Optic get broken, but has anybody noticed if the collation's been a bit funny, where certain teams seem to get all the, like certain teams do better with certain parallels per box? Is that something that that people have noticed? Obviously, me and John, over the years, opening cases in this, that, and the other, we have often pick up on collation issues, as we sometimes bang on about, but I haven't watched any of this be open because it came out obviously whilst we're on holiday, so we missed it a little bit. So Sky Moore, Antonio Gibson, we got. I think is this a teal blue? It's for the Steelers. Teal blue, I'm going to guess. And that is Najee Harris for the Steelers. And then for the Panthers, we've got a Jonathan Brooks base rated rookie. So I think this is teal. Are these out of 499? No, 299. 145 of 299. So yeah, that is of aqua. Sorry, not a teal. Aqua. I think it's Tops, isn't it, who do a teal, so my apologies, but it's our first vet numbered card for the Steelers. Fancy pack. I really want gold out of this box. I want something gold. Right, Jackson, Smith and Jeeba. Oh, we've got a Pandora. I think we've got a Pandora. Oh, I like Pandoras. Is it a black Pandora there? Yeah, I think it might. It looks more blue, but it's hard to tell. Anyway, so we've got a Jackson, Smith and Jeeba, and underneath we've got a hidden potential for the Patriots, and that's Jaheim Bell. Now, is this? I think it is a black Pandora. It must be a black Pandora. Obviously, it's got that sort of like blue for the Patriots at the top and the bottom, but this bit is definitely black. So that must be a black Pandora, and I absolutely love this insert. And yeah, it is a black Pandora because it's 13 of 25 for the Patriots. So that's going to go to Ross Lucas. So Jaheim Bell, hidden potential rookie card for the Patriots. Out of 25. So probably prefer it to be a Drake May, but we're not going to grumble about that. Black Pandora is definitely one of the most desirable parallels out of this set. Then we've got a Najee Harris, and then for the Cowboys, a rated rookie of Marshawn Kneeland, not Keeland. So haven't pulled many Marshawn Kneeland rookies. Okay, it looks like we've got another Aqua in this pack. So different parallels out of this box at least. So we've got a Josh Jacobs, a Fred Warner for the 49ers. Is this? I think it's a vet. Yeah, a vet Aqua for the Packers. Romeo Doubs, and then a rated rookie of Edgerrin Cooper for the Packers. On the base, rated rookie. So there you go, to Romeo Doubs. The cards in this year's Optic they just seem to pop better. 93 of 299. I don't know why, but they just seem a little bit more shiny. I think they do look really nice. That rookie pins that we got of Drake May in the first box was just beautiful, really. Jake Ferguson, Justin Jefferson. Oh, right, okay. I think we've got our autograph. So here you go. Base Bucky Irving. Let's turn this around. Let's see what autograph we've got. All right, okay. It looks red. Let's take out that Justin Jefferson. It looks red. It is a rated rookie. What are we? For the Bears. And that is Torrey Taylor, rated rookie auto. Red rated rookie auto, so that should be numbered. Yeah, 67 of 75. So for the Bears, so Jason Frampton picked that up. Pretty clean signature, in fairness. Torrey Taylor rated rookie signature. And then the Bucky Irving for the Bucks on the base, rated rookie. Okay, cool. So we've got our auto, which is good. So no points or getting panini'd at least. Oop. Cards taking the pack, so empty pack. It's a Grady Jarrett base. And we've got a blue something or other coming up. So Jonnu Smith. And we've got a blue, and again another vet. This time it is for the Bengals, and it is Chase Brown. Then a rated rookie. This time is for the Cowboys, and it's Maurice Lufau, is it? and Chase Brown anyway on the blue parallel for the Bengals, and that is 38,199. Don't know if anybody clocked it on the release calendar as well. I think either was it Tom or Gareth Evans clocked it that at the moment they've got Contenders Optic slated to come out before Contenders comes out. Obviously, Contenders Optic normally comes out obviously after Optic, but also after Contenders. So that'll be interesting if Contenders Optic does come out first. But like I say, scheduling is going to get very interesting if they're going to bring out Score 2025 Score in June. Okay, we've got a hollow coming up. So Miles Sanders, Brock Purdy, and our hollow is Devonta Smith for the Eagles, and our rated rookie is for the Cowboys, and that is Ryan. So Flournoy or Flournoy, depends how you want to pronounce it, I guess. Maybe Flournoy. I'm going to say Flournoy. Devonta Smith hollow. So yeah, it would be interesting again, because I think there's a collegiate set due. Was it Prism Draft Picks that was on the list as well? Or something like that, so that'll be interesting. They don't seem to be doing Chronicles anymore, though. Chronicles seems to be off the list. They just seem to be doing straight up sets. Alright, here we go, guys. We've got a silver. Sorry, not a silver. We've got a hollow. Is this a downtown? We've got a downtown, guys. Yes. Downtown time, guys. Downtown, guys. Congratulations to whoever gets it. So Dylan Laube, rated rookie. And then Adam Thielen, hollow for the Panthers. Right, here we go, guys. Did not expect this. Is it a rookie? Good luck, everybody. It's not, I don't think. Is that the St. Louis? St. Louis, is it? Yeah, it's the St. Louis Arch. So it looks like it's for a vet for the Rams. So Tom Richardson, he's normally watching, but I think he is, isn't he? Because he commented about the Got Auto. So I think this is going to go to the Rams. It is a vet downtown. So here we go, guys. There you go for the Rams. Kurt Warner, Legends downtown. Yep. You knew it, Tom. Congratulations, mate. And there you go. You are the recipient of I'm pretty sure. Now, here's the question, Tom. Do you want that in a top loader, or do you want me to drop it into a one touch? There's no charge for the one touch, but if you're the type of person who prefers these types of cards to go into a one touch, say yes, put it in a one touch. If not, I'll pop it in the top loader, and obviously we don't touch it again type of thing, obviously with it coming out to you. So just let me know. All right, we'll just pop it there for the time being. Just let me know, and then I don't have to overhandle it, if that makes sense. Anyway, Dylan Laube for the Raiders. But yeah, I think that is my first ever downtown from Optic. So I didn't expect it. I'm going to see hollow Adam Thielen. I didn't expect it because we got that rookie Kings out of the first box that we opened. So we got a case hit out of that one, and now we've got a case hit out of the second one as well. So that is stunning. Adam Thielen there. Empty pack. Okay, so we've got Ezekiel Elliott especially with that Black Pandora coming out as well, numbered out at 25. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, Tom. Cool. Top loader it is. Like I say, and I'm sure you can understand why I ask. Some people like to have like those like Kasich type things, and again, I'm just like really careful. Obviously, I always handle everything really, really carefully. But if it were me, and I was gonna potentially grade that card or whatever, I would want it in a top loader myself, just because it goes straight in the top loader, in the soft sleeve, it's all good. Some people will grade, but they'll want it sent in the one touch. But it's for me, putting the card into a one touch, there's a lot more chance that you'll catch a corner or an edge or something like that. So that's just why I ask. So I'm sure Tom appreciates that anyway. Yeah, I haven't seen a Legends one either, so that's pretty cool. Najee Harris, and then we've got an insert for the Colts, so the captain in charge insert, and then we've got a rated rookie base for Javon Bullard. I know grading isn't the be all and end all, and as I've said many times before, me and John didn't start grading cards from our personal collection. We started grading some Pokemon over like through COVID and stuff like that, because it was like all anybody ever spoke about, and we thought, why not? But in terms of like grading stuff from that old school stuff, probably only started doing that about a year ago. Pack. And it is not for PC. We don't really tend to grade much for PC. It's only if we're thinking that we're going to sell it. Right, we've got another insert coming up. Jordan Love. We've got a Puka. And then that's a cool one for the Raiders. A Light It Up for Max Crosby. That'd be nice in a parallel, wouldn't it? Like that'd be called in the Black Pandora or something like that, wouldn't it? Nice looking card. And then my favourite name to pronounce, Ruke Ohoro or Ohoro. Just literally, I need to like watch some like clips of this guy and see how they pronounce him in America, and just so that I don't like butcher it all the time. Right. Anyway, Max Crosby, Light It Up for Raiders. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that before. There we go, guys. I'll pop that for you in a top loader, Tom. Yeah, downtown. Sweet. Happy about that. Kurt Warner as well. Really good one to get. Really cool legend to get. He's one of my... His whole story and everything like that. Is that... Oh, what's the actor's names? And I forget the name of the film. I haven't watched it yet. But there's the whole biopic film, isn't it, with the guy who's Shazam in it. I must watch that. Bryce Young, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy, and then a base Keon Coleman for the Bills. I'm absolutely starving still. So hungry today. Didn't really look after myself very well the last couple of days. Didn't really eat properly. Looked after my little boy first, and looked after my wife and everything, and decided not to look after myself. So I haven't ate properly for a couple of days. I'm really, really hungry now. Tyler Allgeier, AJ Brown. I think this is a rated rookie for the Vikings. No, for the Rams. So a blue Jared Verse rated rookie now. We've got AJ Barner, rookie for the Seahawks. Considering Seahawks haven't got the strongest checklist, there's been a lot of... I've seen quite more Seahawks rookies in this break than I have done in others all year. So there you go, 62-199, the blue Jared Verse for the Rams, and then the AJ Barner for the Seahawks. Going out to John Donaldson. Okay, empty pack. Looks like we've got an orange of some sort. Jonathan Taylor, Zamir White. Nice one for the Bucks of an orange Mike Evans, and then for the Eagles, a rated rookie of Cooper DeJean. What a lovely box! Lovely box, guys. I've really enjoyed this box. Could do with maybe one of the top name QBs, probably, but case hitting a Black Pandora is not bad at all. As I say, orange Mike Evans, 153-249. That's a nice one for Dave Borgin. I was really frustrated because I support two teams, if you like, in the NFL, and it's the Bears and the Bucks. Bears for classic reasons, and then Bucks because I've seen them play more times than any other team, and I like through being on holiday and stuff. So we've got a purple coming up now, so this will be fairly low numbered, I think maybe about 99, I'd imagine. And I couldn't find a Baker Mayfield jersey anywhere in Florida, but I could find they had loads of Mike Evans ones. I wanted a Mayfield one, so I was a bit annoyed. Jameson Williams, Alan Lazard. Now purple is not a rated rookie, it's another vet, but it's for the Broncos, and it is a Javonte Williams, so not a bad one. And then we've got Kamani Vidal, rated rookie for the Chargers. So I think the vets are winning on the numbered cards so far. I think we've only had two numbered, 3 if you count the high potential, but they're actually purple. Sorry, yeah, it's 60. 17 of 60. Going out to the Broncos. Broncos picked up in the mini by Zach Bishop. So nice purple Javonte Williams for Zach. So we've got 6 packs left, including this one. Nearly done. Empty pack. So Jamar Chase, Jonathan Allen, play action insert of Max Crosby, and a rated rookie of Tory Taylor. So we've got the base Tory Taylor there. Special teams kicker, I'd imagine, by the looks of it. Punter. And then the play action, Max Crosby. Empty pack. Okay, so Von Miller, Kayvon Thibodeau, best Tuddies, Chris Olave and Derek Carr, and then for the Bucks, Chris Braswell, rated rookie. All good there. Yeah, okay. Empty pack. What we got? It looks like a hollow. So we got a Rashee Rice, Brian Robinson Jr., rated rookie, Trey Benson for the Cardinals, rated rookie. And then there you go. So a base JJ McCarthy for the Vikings. So that is, we took them in the end. Gareth Edmonds came in. So a base rated rookie. We would like a bit of colour on some of these rookie QBs, but it's quite light, other than the Drake May in the first box, to be fair. But how many are there? 300 set with 100 rated rookies. So yeah, we've got like a, what is it? Kind of a, so you've got what, 20, so what's that, 20% chance that you'll get one of the top rookies as a base rookie. So Anthony Richardson, Danny Dimes, AJ Brown, and a Max Melton rated rookie. We will see. I don't think I'll break another Optic hobby. We might break one, like save one of the. I think we've got 2 left. I think we might save one of those for the festive break or something like that. Oh, we've got an electricity. Nice. And multi-pack. But I think we have got some Optic retail arriving next week, which we'll be including in breaks. So keep your eyes open for that. So we've got Trayvon Diggs. We've got Tony Pollard. Oh, it's a vet. I thought, when I saw that colour again, I thought, please be Jaden Daniels. But that colour indicates that it might be a Commander. And it is. So it's a Zach Ertz Commander's Electricity parallel. Tyrone Tracy Jr. on the base rated rookie there for the Giants. So yeah, the vets have definitely won out with the numbered parallels this box. But a nice one all the same for the Commanders, 73 of 75. And Tyrone Tracy. And we're down to our last pack, guys. So I think we're pretty much done for everything that we expected to get. So let's see what is in this final pack. Well, if we're going to say what we expected to get, we didn't expect to get the downtown. Certainly I didn't. We got a red parrot by the looks of it in this one, unless it's an insert. Okay, so Zach Moss, Alvin Kamara, and I'm going to guess that's for the Panthers, maybe. Alvin Kamara, a rated rookie of Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Is this a numbered rated rookie? No, another vet on a red, and it was for the Jags. Evan Engram on the red parallel for the Jags. So very much of a vet-heavy box, especially with the downtown. There, as I say, what was it, 3 or 4 numbered rookies. Evan Engram for the Jags. It's the Alvin Kamara, and then the Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs. Right, I'll do a quick recap, guys. Well, not a bad box, though. Wasn't a bad box. Any box that has a case in it is always nice, considering the majority of them do not have case hits. So, where are we going to start? Start with the base rookies. So, Xavier Worthy, Tyrone Tracy Jr., Max Melton, JJ McCarthy. Where did that sneak in there? Bez Tuddies for the Saints. We've got Chris Braswell, Torrey Taylor, Kimana Vidal, Cooper DeJean, AJ Barner, Keon Coleman, Ruke Ohohoro, Javon Bullard, Dylan Loeb, Ryan Flournoy, Maurice Lufu, Bucky Irving, Edgerrin Cooper, Marshall Nealand, Jonathan Brooks, and Byron Murphy II. Base inserts, vet inserts, I should say. Max Crosby play action, light it up, Max Crosby, and Anthony Richardson captain in charge. Optic Hollow for the vets was Adam Thielen and Devonta Smith. Let's do the vet numbered cards. So yeah, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 vet numbered cards. That's crazy. Evan Engram red for the Jags. Zach Ertz Electricity for the Commanders. A purple Javonte Williams for the Broncos, lower than I thought, numbered at 60. An orange Mike Evans for the Bucks, a blue Chase Brown for the Bengals, aqua Romeo Doubs for the Packers, and an aqua Najee Harris for the Steelers. Numbered or parallel rookies were a hollow Trey Benson, and then we only got 2 numbered rookies and 1 numbered rookie insert. So a blue Jared Verse for the Rams, numbered out of 199. A flex Jace McClellan for the Falcons, numbered out of 149. And then the lowest numbered card out of the box, I do believe, is this Jaheim Bell, black Pandora parallel for the Patriots on the hidden potential insert, and that was numbered 13 of 25, guys. So nice one. I'm glad that we hit a black Pandora. They're my favourite parallels out of this set. And then we got the lovely Kurt Warner legend downtown hit for Tom and the Rams. So congrats on that one. And then the Bears picked up the auto with Torrey Taylor on the rated rookie red auto, and that was numbered 67 out of 75. So again, guys, thanks ever so much for that. Yes, Tom, we got 2 K6 across 2 boxes. So as I say, I'm not planning on opening any more boxes. We have, as I say, got 2 more available to sell, but chances are we might probably keep hold of one of those for the festive break or something like that. But we will see. But yeah, no, decent. Very decent indeed. Anyway, thanks ever so much for the fill, guys. Like I say, keep your eyes open. John will drop Phoenix next. Once John's dropped Phoenix and got that underway, I'll probably drop Impeccable with a view of filling out Impeccable with we'll let people have team claims so they can get that for a day or so, and then we'll start filling that the rest of the teams with giveaways and stuff like that from other breaks, and then when we start getting really close, we'll do some minis for the bigger teams like the Commanders and all the rest of it. So thanks ever so much, guys. Yeah, cool. Take care, and we will see you very soon.